Hi Cancer, welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and what they're hiding from you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight, and at the end of your reading I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. Now these are going to be things that you might want to hear, things you might not want to hear, and answers to questions you possibly have, but we will get that at the end. This is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does resonate with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed to my channels, it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. And please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. However, the focus is going to be for January 2025. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. For Cancer, the person on Cancer's mind, show me what they're hiding from Cancer, please. Ooh, did not mean to do that. All right, last shuffle. Okay. They need a break right now from the attention that they're getting because they're not sure if they can trust like the love that you're trying to give them or the feelings that you have for this person. We do have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now it could be their own feelings that they don't trust, but it's coming off that this person wants to trust again, or they want to trust your feelings for them, but they're unsure if it's just going to go away at some point, so they need a moment to just kind of reflect on things and what that means, because they want everything to work out if it's meant to work out. However, they just need some time. All right, so I do have your energy as well as Scorpio, Pisces, as well as Aquarius, Leo energy that comes out, but we have the Hangman, the 6 of Wands, and then the 7 of Swords in reverse, and then also that Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So they see you like as a romantic. They want someone that they can date. They don't want someone where it's just instant gratification of, we hooked up and it was fun, but now it's over. They want to try and trust. It looks like trust again, or trust the situation, but needing time to really think about if this is a victory. So let's go ahead and clarify the Hangman. They're really analyzing things when it comes to love. So they're using their mind instead of, listening with their heart or feeling with their heart of the feelings that they have for you. So they're reflecting on what this situation is between the two of you, and there is love there, but they're analyzing that love, okay, with that King of Swords. So that's where it starts, but then that King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, this could be the same gender relationship. It doesn't matter what it is. Love is love, and what you feel in your heart and what they feel in their heart, what you two feel for each other is love, as far as what this person wants. Maybe you come on very strongly, you're confident with what you say, how you feel, and it just is very natural to you, Cancer. For them, they're like, is this a game or do you want something more? So they're trying to figure out a way to talk to you about what they're looking for, and if it is something that they're looking for in a relationship with you. But they are analyzing what your intentions are. Do you really care for them? Can they really trust you? Can they depend on you? So it's more mental based than of what they're reflecting on than it is actually feeling with their emotions of this is love and following that intuitive feeling like this feels good, this is what I'm going to lead with, is my heart. No, they're leading with their mind here. So let's go ahead and clarify that Six of Wands. Also, just to let you know, I do have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as well as Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy that comes out. Let's clarify that Six of Wands, please. I wanted to come out and then it didn't. So they want things to work out, right? You know, they want this to be a victory. They feel like there are some challenges there, but they're going to be patient and try and figure out those challenges. People gossiping, having things to say, which tells me that either the relationship you have, if it's culturally different or, you know, gender different, you know, maybe you're of the same gender, that is something that they think about, of what will people say, how am I going to handle this without, you know, getting mad. But, you know, those challenges of what people will say and how people will look or perceive the situation, it really has to be a choice that this person makes. The Eight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, so they really want to focus on you. They want to learn more about you. Now, even if it's not same gender, it's just the fact that this person wants everything to work and they have great determination to learn more about you before rushing into things. It feels like they, in their past, had rushed into love situations that didn't work out. And so this is where they're learning in life, I need to change something to make it better so that way my relationships do last, or that I'm picking the right person for me so the relationship is exactly what I'm looking for and it does last, you know, which is really good because that shows a lot of maturity and it shows a lot of growth within this person and them reflecting and recognizing what needs to change in order for them to have a very healthy and successful relationship. So, you know, they have a lot of things to say, a lot of things to talk about with you as well. So things can, you know, be recognized between the two of you. Healthy boundaries, just, you know, they just want to learn. They absolutely want to learn more about what it is you want, how you see this, where things are going, no matter the challenge, you know, what can I learn from this? Through communication, you know, because this comes off as messages of we need to talk about certain things and I just need to learn more about you and I want to know what you think. And I do have Leo energy. I also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and a little bit of Sagittarius energy that comes out here. Now let's clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse here. They're not going to tell you this situation that had happened to them. It's something that if you do get close to them, they will eventually open up. They want to trust again, but it's really hard for them, and it puts them at a situation of, I want to trust, but, you know, I've been burned so many times. You know, Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, not knowing how to fix prior relationships, going through loss, literally being left out in the cold where someone kicked them out or, you know, told them to leave and they had nowhere to go, or they were locked out, like locks being changed on a door, not knowing how to get back into something that was theirs, you know, because it feels like this place that they called home was their home. However, things got really damaged and they were put at a crossroads with going through a loss here of somebody who isolated them, made them feel insignificant, made them feel very alone. Maybe that person even left them to where they ended up losing their home because of the fact that they did not have the financial means to support all their bills to keep that home, because they had depended on somebody else, and that's where it was very difficult. And somebody gave them like an empty situation, took their money even, you know, because they stole from them, returned something with no value, which had them feeling like without answers as well. There's a lot that this person has gone through, and they have learned a lot through past relationships. They're not treating you as like, oh, Cancer's going to do this to me. They're looking at the situation of, I want everything to be good, so I'm going to do things different this time. This is different. I want to learn more about Cancer. I'm really curious. I want to trust them, but I don't want to tell them about, the loss that I've gone through, the abandonment that I've gone through. Could have been their family as well, because I'm getting this vibe that this has happened for a very long time for this person. Like everyone that has ever been in their life has left them or used this person, and it just feels heartbreaking, honestly. So I do have a Libra as well as Taurus energy that comes out here. Let's go ahead and get some messages from this person. What are they holding back from telling Cancer? What is this person holding back from telling Cancer? These really feel like feelings that they have about their past. I'm not gonna lie. But there's also the fact that this person needing some time, some space to think about what the relationship or what a relationship would be between the two of you before making things good. They feel like it is challenging. So I do see that you two are apart from each other. Like you're distanced from each other because this person has pulled back. They need time to think about things. And so they need time to reflect, which means they need that time alone to meditate, to think about things, to take a step back from a relationship. And like I said, they're putting a lot of thinking into this more than feeling with their heart and wanting things to be good. But let's start with what comes out first. And if that's the case, some of these really might apply to you, but it's just that this person's like, I have to learn from past mistakes and not treat situations moving forward the same or follow in the same patterns, if that makes sense. So I hope that you can forgive me one day, especially since this person needs that moment to take a step back and reflect on things, to really analyze what love in a relationship would be like between the two of you, or what it's like between the two of you. It is challenging, but they do have some things that they want to talk about. So finding out the truth crushed me. Okay, so there's something that they found out that they felt was defeating, and taking that step back, it feels like maybe it puts you two at a crossroads where you're like, I'm not going to wait. If you want to take a break, that's fine, but I'm not going to wait for you. And that made them feel crushed that you wouldn't give them that time. But that doesn't really feel like Cancer's energy, because unless you have like a lot of Scorpio in your chart or Leo in your birth chart or whatever, that doesn't feel like, your energy, because Cancer will say, okay, but honestly, my grandmother, but I always felt like my grandmother had a lot of Scorpio in her birth chart. I always wanted to know like what time she was born. Because if people want to leave her life, she's all, bye, I can't, bye, fine. So maybe so. But that also comes from my grandmother's hurt of growing up and also having so much loss and so many people leaving, that it was like her safeguarding herself. So if you're that kind of Cancer where you're safeguarding yourself, if this person takes a step back from you and you're like, then I can't do this, that's where they're finding out the truth crushed them, that, you didn't want to wait for them to think about things. But at the same time, it's you safeguarding yourself from the hurt and the pain you've gone through in your life. So I feel you, even though we are apart, so reflecting on things, they feel your energy, they think about you, they have moments in their day where they feel heartbroken, they feel sad, they feel happy, but there's a lot of heartbreak and a lot of sadness that they feel where it's like you two being apart, that feels very difficult. I don't react when people mention you because they don't want anyone to know their business. So I feel like it's nobody's business but their own to figure things out with you. But also needing that time to reflect on what this is, and if it's meant to be, it's going to happen. But they have a lot of things that have happened in their life that make them this way. So they're very conditioned this way. And we also have, I wish I had treated you better. So there were things that this person did that they felt did not show you that they were good to you. They did things that they felt were wrong or they could have done better. And that was a problem for them because that's the pattern of their past, of where they're trying to fix that and they don't want to do the same things. They're like, I'm trying to break the pattern and do better, but they feel that they didn't treat you as good as they could have or should have. And especially taking that time out here, needing to reflect on things, needing to really analyze what love was. Also, there was some kind of really strategical, tactical move of using love as a way to manipulate that they would do, and that was not fair to you. And so they do spy on you. You two might not be talking right now or talking very little, being at a crossroads, wanting to discuss things with you. They feel like it's very challenging, but they're going to be patient and try and get through this challenge. But they do have some things that they do want to talk to you about still. So they feel like things are not entirely done because they still feel you in their energy, but they do want to tell you how they're sorry. That's what I'm getting from, they wish they had treated you better. So hopefully this person will come around to tell you that if you allow them. But if you don't want that, they'll also respect your boundaries when you say, I don't want to talk to you. So this is what I have for you. If it resonates with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.